Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 26. There is much work to do. Right, easy, as I said last time, easy targets for the strat bombers, especially since these units are in close combat tiles. Want to make sure that we clear these away. Our bikes are available to just move in. Likewise, the old recon car can come in. None of what the enemy has down here is actually scary. Apart from this boy. So we're going to make sure that he dies. Nice! Whew. That silly retreat nearly cost us everything. Oops. You were supposed to get a kill there, you fool. Yeah, I mean, this is like whatever now, isn't it? Even these rubbishy Romanian units would actually be able to handle this. But let's not leave that to chance. Right. What do we got left? Fighter plane with nothing to shoot at. Apart from some KV-1s. KV-2s, I should say. I'm just wondering if I can bring this guy in down here. Just clean up all of this. That's not the biggest deal, is it? Now, what we really want to be doing is blocking off their supply and subjecting them to super sad times. The thing is, I don't really have enough units to get in here and create a good interdiction. Remember, until I get in here or on this bridge, so I've got to block here and here. Which is not necessarily easily done. It's I don't have enough heavily armored units to actually properly wall them in without exposing myself. So, it's a case of cutting in my inches, as it were. Just inching the line forward. Okay, he can't do anything. The net is tightening. But it won't be I won't be wrapping the noose around them just yet. It's all mostly infantry, isn't it? I'd say I want my tank to be here. This is a clear tile, but this way I can protect this infantry with both anti-hard and anti-soft, and this tank would just doesn't. This tank doesn't particularly need protection. There's nothing here that's too big of a threat. Actually, let's swap these around. Still protected from both, but now this is protected from hard, which that makes things a little bit safer. Yeah, so I've really tightened the noose now. Doesn't look like there's any enemy aircraft left, which is nice. Two scout planes. Nothing down there. And nobody trying to cross the river. Excellent. Okay, very soon I think I'm going to have this situation under control. Just panic artillery fire, I think. Man, they're packing themselves in tight. Okay. Minor damage. This infantry push, I'm gonna pull it apart in a second. I mean, there's basically nothing left of it already. These rubbishy tanks. I mean, these tanks may be total garbage, but they can still hurt this infantry blob. Okay, strat bombers, can you reach? No. I think the time has come, though. We can now rebase. Hey, we even get a rebase strike. Right, I need these boys working at the moment. To help clear this infantry blob. Go after the ones that are full strength to make it easier for the tanks to finish the job. Okay, 4 and 8. Okay, this one can't auto repair. Goodbye. And the horse you rode in on. Okay. Simple enough. Let's move this here. And I think I'll repair it. Now the motorbike infantry is vulnerable. Or the motorbike infantry could be harmed by their infantry, obviously. So I've put the recon car with artillery support behind it to defend it. But this blob of infantry it's on its knees now. There's nothing left that it can do, really. Steamroller! Oh, we're out of ammo. I'm like, keep the killing going! Oh, ammunition depleted. Right, we move this infantry here. We defend it with artillery, we defend it with this jeep. Right, it's time to Time to slam the door shut on these guys. Stupid F3 lay. Hey, +1 tard attack, sweet. Right. Almost in position to break their supply chain. This infantry here is really the issue. Okay, if I move this here and I hit this, they should move. Which then allows me to cut in here like this. And now suddenly they are in the hurt locker. We're not going to capture this artillery, and I don't want it anyway. Let's put you in anti-tank mode. See, that way I can put this here, and it defends all of these from tanks. And then I can put this here, and it defends... well, it defends these two, I suppose. And if he goes for the attack, he'll be murdered for it, so... and obviously it defends against this artillery. This is my rapid deployment, 15 centimeter. Let's go ahead and hit this infantry here in the city tile. Okay. That's it. These boys are officially screwed. How much support can they expect? Okay, there's a load of artillery over here. That will keep the 21 centimeter gun busy. Should probably get my strat bombers in there and start bombing this artillery. Right after we're done murderizing the infantry blob. Not that there's much left of it. Oof. Well, at least the artillery is getting a lot of support fire bonuses here. It's kind of difficult to build up your support fire skill, so... everyone's having a go at this tank, but they can't pen it. They're all having a go, but none of them can actually penetrate it. These two will need to be strap bombed. I mean, I suppose I could just leave them trapped. But I think strap bombing them is probably best. Oh, we would actually take some damage. That's my self-repairing tiger ready to go. Oh! I low-rolled. And they survived. Which means I've lost my go, as it were. Okay, I think we'll be wise to get rid of this. I had not planned to need to bomb it into submission, but I'll go ahead and take all this territory back. Send the scouts down the road to check the area. In fact, okay, there's nothing there, including no bridging unit. So that's weird. Huh. Okay, there seems to be nothing here, so we can just send whatever. Just send a unit down here to clear the area. There doesn't appear to be a bridging unit either. It might be that the bridging unit was part of that massive infantry blob that I just slaughtered, and I just wasn't paying attention. Right. I mean, there doesn't actually appear to be anything. Nope. The area looks clear. Huh. Alright. Let's see about flat packing these guys for capture. What do we got here? Engineers, 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 engineers. The most dangerous infantry of all. Ah, damn it. I was not supposed to take counter-fire damage there, but I did. Is it even worth capturing KV2? It's not a good tank anymore. I'd be capturing it for the money. But it could still hurt me. No, not really. Man, how the mighty have fallen. I mean, there was a time when old KV2 was it was the premier source of ass kicking for my army. Damn it, a 15cm gun friggin' actually hurt me. I think I'd just rather have the tank kills. I think I'd rather build up my anti-tank veteran award. Okay. These guys are not quite suppressed enough yet to be moved into the non-threat category. Now, interestingly, capturing these engineers would be worth a lot of experience. If that's what I want to do. Okay, I don't think these guys are going to do anything. I think they're just going to sit there. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. Choo-choo! Boom. That is the end of the infantry blob. Go and send this recon car over here to claim the last of these tiles. Plenty of time left to repair my tanks. If any of that stuff is defended. Go, scout plane, go! Nope, free prestige for enterprising recon cars if they can get there. Which this turn they very well might. Ah, why did I do that? It's artillery. I'm like, oh yeah, 1 damage, it will be captured. Not if it's artillery. Okay, that's fine. Two damage, that seems like a reasonable capture to me. do. Surrender! Wow, this is harsh, isn't it? These engineers will probably not surrender anyway because they're friggin' entrenching the crap out of themselves. So I guess I might as well just bomb them into submission. Three for -3, 1 for 11, 1 for 13. These guys have not had all the fight kicked out of them just yet. This is my infantry that I think's killed like 1 million infantry. Yep. No point in trying to level that up. I'm going to send this recon car up there to start capturing territory for me. I don't have anything left. Or do I? And no surrender because they're entrenched. I'll send a couple of tanks to capture that. I'm going to send this jeep up here to capture these towns. I also need to capture that town. Just go ahead and send one of my anti-aircraft guns. Okay, this tank is actually massively exposed. There we go. Now, any attack is going to result in the love and care of a very angry artillery piece. This is potentially suicidal attack that the enemy might take. Alright, what else is there? Oh, I do actually have some planes available. We could soften this guy up. Thus reduce any hope he had of doing some real damage. Okay. By golly, Gem, I think we've done it. With 8 turns remaining. Plenty of time. Now I have to endure our Romanian allies shuffling their units around for no good reason. go. Take this and take this. And cut across here, I guess. Still hugely entrenched. That's the thing about capturing engineers. Can't capture units that are entrenching. They are not suppressed enough. Okay, I don't think I've got any other... Yeah, I do. I've got any other no retaliation units. I've got these bikes. Alright. Annihilated. There's nothing left but to use the bonus turns to repair my units and reclaim territory. We're done. So normally we'd be out of time, and I would say with 7 turns left we should do another episode, but I actually think that this mission is over, so we'll be flying through the turns. Yep, nothing left. If there are enemy partisans around, I don't see them. I think we got them all. I think. I hope. May I be wise to fly some scout planes around looking for partisans. Okay, we'll just go up here and take all this too. Yeah, the Romanian units were just totally naff. I feel like with proper heroes, with proper hero combinations and readiness and stuff, I'm sure that you can do this mission much more easily than I did, with a lot less damage. Weird that it would choose to go through the plain tiles here rather than taking the road. Okay. My damaged tanks are repairing themselves. The ones with auto repair anyway. We'll have to decide how we shuffle around the repair characters next time. How many Porsche Tigers losses are acceptable and how much we're willing to try and abuse auto repair. Okay. Alright, we just did a rebase flyby and there was nothing there. Nope. All clear. Nothing left to do except watch tanks quietly repair themselves. Okay, that was an interesting mission. That was more difficult than I was expecting. We only lost a spy plane, which is really not a big deal. But yeah, we lost like five Porsche Tigers here, 5 here, and another 4 here. I've got 3 repair heroes, so I could transfer them to these units and repair them in the next battle. The ones with auto repair have brought themselves back up to 10. And some very minor damage on the T-3440s, which are kind of reaching the end of their service life now. They just don't have that penetration. I must admit, I am a big fan of the Tiger. It's a nice tank. Although it's like not the best design in some ways. It's very boxy. In a time when, you know, people had cottoned on, including the Germans, had really cottoned on to the idea that curved armor was more effective than flat armor. The Tiger was a very boxy vehicle. Which was not ideal. It's been an exceptional victory for us, mine general. The task of clearing out the Soviets is already complete. Months of weathering combined storms of Soviet reinforcements, and Russian snow, our forces will finally be ready to go on the offensive. Oops. Historically, the counterattack was a disaster. Plagued by being rushed into action combined with insufficient training for the newly mustered forces. Newly arrived German reinforcements on the Eastern Front were preparing their own offensive. The scale of the resulting defeat had not been seen since the mass encirclements of last year's Barbarossa. Hundreds of thousands of Soviet troops were lost or taken prisoner. La ouf! Well, that's what you get. That, my friends, is what you get. That giant blob of infantry. I mean, I nearly lost a tank there. But it was a combination of just stupid things happening. High Command wants to see if they can confuse the Soviets as to our intended goal. We'll seize control of Vorozhne. I think that's how that's pronounced. Vorozhne. This strike towards central Russia will also provide our forces with a strong defensive barrier in the form of the Don River. Once we secure this major crossing point, the terrain here looks awful. Capture all Vorozhne hexes. Bonus objective: eliminate Soviet 18th Tank Corps HQ. Before capturing Vorozhne. Vorozhne's. Maybe Vorozhne? I don't know. Terrain is relatively clear, so we should have plenty of room to maneuver our forces as they advance. No, it's not clear at all. Look at this. Look at all these rough tiles. And swamp. This is not good terrain at all. Attacking straight over this river might present a challenge. There are plenty of avenues around it if you favour a less direct approach. Once again, look, this is a wall. A literal wall of rough tiles here. With forest. Manoeuvring here looks like it's going to be slow and painful. And this central area that's all rough and swamp is going to be a complete nightmare too. We know of at least one very powerful formation of Soviet army in the region, but their location is unknown. If we do encounter them, perhaps destroying their headquarters will prove effective in disrupting their mobility. Okay. Hey! I just got me at one of my only S-tier heroes. Woo! This means that Steamroller can be made available for non-tanks. We can finally have the glorious return to the Steamroller artillery. This is really good. The only issue is, thanks to the one hero situation, if I add Steamroller, that's it. I can't have any other hero. But that's a really powerful hero. I think most of these guys have got Steamroller. Or I had trained it. Can't see it right now. Oh look, there you go, Steamroller. Yeah, there's a potential for the old Steamroller artillery. Or even a Steamroller infantry. Oh, nearly reached Urban Legend level 2 as well. Okay, well, anyway, this is it for now. Save the rest for a deployment episode, but despite the briefing saying that the terrain is relatively clear, there is a hell of a lot of rough tiles here. That's really going to hamper my mobility. I mean, you can see the difference. A clear tile costs 1 movement point for everything but wheeled. Costs 2 movement for wheeled. A rough tile costs 1.5 for infantry. All movement points for towed units, like artillery. And 2 movement points for tracked and half-tracked, 4 for wheeled, and 3 for all terrain. So it's more than twice as bad as clear. So any sort of dreams you had of this being a nice, clean, easy map to maneuver in are dashed by how much rough terrain and swamp is around. There are roads. Wow, there's really only one road and it's this one. It goes down the middle. I'm just going to presume that you're going to have to just plow along this road. Here. All the way across. Things don't look very clear up here. Livni City. There might even be some caches here or anything. But anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.